Well, it's 7:30 in the morning. It was sure hard getting out of bed, 'cause everything is hurting in the morning. But hey, it's better than waking up dead. What do you think?
I prefer not to wake up dead, for sure.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show, Posturing for Your Day. My name is Bill.
My name's Gina.
We're glad you're with us. We're glad Gina's with us. She's coming into the shot here, and we have two more Qi Gong exercises for you today. You want to tell us about them a little bit?
Yeah, so this week we've been doing a routine called the 8 Pieces of Brocade, and today will be number 5 and 6. And with no further delay, we'll just get right to it. So I'll explain as we go along. We're going to review the first 4 just as a refresher, and if you haven't joined us thus far, you can see what those have been like, and also go back to the previous 2 days and catch the full experience. So let's begin with the Wu Qi posture. So we're just going to get settled. Just begin in your standing posture, weight over the feet. Over the bubbling well, the soft spot on the bottom of the feet, and also a little bit more back toward the ankles and the heels. So your toes can relax and move. Soft knees. Tailbone tucked under slightly. Abdomen relaxed. Rib cage relaxed, just drop it down a little, soften the belly a little bit more. Relax your shoulders. And bring your chin back slightly, tuck it under just a little, open up the back of the neck, bring your head more over the shoulders rather than jutting way out in front. And feel your head lifted up toward the ceiling. Inhale, elongate through the spine. Exhale, relax into your feet, relax into the belly. Just take this time to allow your mind to settle on your breath. I know for me in the morning, it starts out at the starting gate the minute I wake up and, onto everything I'm going to be doing for the day, and just try to rein the brain back in and just allow it to focus on your breathing. Inhale and exhale. We'll begin by, we're just going to do one of each of the exercises we've done thus far, just as a refresher. So finding your balance, ideally we start with feet under the pelvis, but if you feel more balanced with your feet out a little wider, it's fine. We're going to begin with interlocking the fingers. Inhale, exhale, extend up. The arms, come up on the toes if you feel comfortable, come back down, inhale, exhale, stretch to the side, and in, and out, and in, and exhale, and let the arms relax. And as we close this move, just bring the inhale up, and then exhale. We're letting the chi and the weight settle back down to the feet before we go to the next move. And with the next one, we're going to go into what we call wide horse stance. Feet are wider. And we're going to pick up our bow and then extend it across the chest. So we come down, inhale, root yourself in your pelvis, and then exhale, extend across the chest, opening up front of the chest and the shoulders, and then relax. And then inhale, go to the other side. In and out. And then inhale, bring the hands back to center. Exhale, bring the feet back to pelvis width apart. And then the next one, separating heaven and earth. We come up, hands come up with the inhale. Exhale, one palm pushes down, the other pushes up. Remembering the fingers are pointing in toward the center line. And in. And out. And inhale back to center. And exhale, relax. And then the next one is the head turning. So just remembering to adjust your head so that your ears are more over the shoulders, but in a relaxed way. So you tuck the chin under a little bit. Inhale, exhale, turn the head to the side. Slowly, we're not going into a full stretch here, just kissing up to the beginning of the tension where you feel the stretch, and then inhaling back to center, and then exhaling to the other side. And inhale. And then as we continue, hands will be on the low back, and exhale. And in. And out. And then inhaling back to center. And then the hands are out in front. And exhale. And in. And out. Inhale back to center. And exhale, relax the arms. For the next one, which is something called swing tail and sway head, it's the official name.
What was the one about the bear?
Yeah.
Wagging bear,
Something.
big bear behind or something?
Big bear behind. Both those Chinese. All right, so we're going to do wide horse stance again here. And since we're doing a little bit of knee bending, again, if you have knee issues, just take care. I'm trusting you in video land here to know where your limits are. With this one also, you can adjust your feet at different angles if you're feeling any kind of discomfort and torque. We're going to be putting a little bit of motion in the hip joints and to some degree the knee a little bit. So just, adjust accordingly. We don't want any lawsuit letters.
No, let's not have that.
All right, so we're coming down and hands are on the thighs, fingertips in. You can go all the way to the knees if you want, but this is where it's comfortable for me. And we're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to shift the weight over to one foot. I'm going to my left side. I'm taking care not to let my knee go too far over the foot. So I'm coming to about here, and then I'm twisting at the hip and then the waist and looking over my shoulder. And then more or less staying on that same plane, inhaling back to center, and then exhaling over to the other side. So most of the twist is coming from here for me, but to some degree in the hip. Inhale, and then exhale. And in, and out. And when I first started doing this, I guess about 14 years ago now, I couldn't keep my foot on the floor when I turned around. Like there was just too much restriction in the hip and the leg, but that has changed. In and out. In and out. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. And inhale back to center. And exhale. All right. The sixth one, I can't remember what it's called, something about
Bending over and reaching toes.
bending over and reaching toes. So
I just need that.
it's a good one. It's, yeah, kind of self-explanatory. The idea here also is, so kidneys they play a major role in Chinese medicine in terms of not just their, understood function, but that they hold our core energy and our vitality. And from sitting a lot and just not getting a lot of motion in the low back, that energy gets stagnated. So with doing this exercise, as we're stretching up, we're kind of pulling the back muscles taut. We're almost massaging them as we bend forward. So just bring your awareness to that is the intention of this exercise. Even if you are not able to bend all the way over, if you are thinking about what the motivation is here, you will still get some effectiveness from that. What's your motivation? Rock those kidneys. All right, so we're going to come up, inhale. It's very similar to the first exercise, but we're not going to go all the way up on the toes. We're going to extend through, and again, watch the low back. If you have shoulder tension, the tendency is going to be to want to thrust the rib cage out. We don't need to do that. So just keep your rib cage low. Arms can just come up to here. And then we're going to bend forward, hinge at the hip. Come down if you can. Get your fingers under your toes. Rock the pelvis a little bit, feeling that stretch through the backs of the legs. And then we're going to curl up. I like to put my weight back on the back of my heels as I push myself up. So I'm not really using my low back to come up. I'm using the backs of my legs. Does that look okay on the camera there? Okay, let's do that again. Inhale, exhale, in and out. Relax, drop in, open up the legs. Come up with the inhale and out. This is one of my favorites to do. In and out, in and out. Inhale and out. Let's do two more. In, out. Hi, Paula.
Yeah, we are having some technical difficulties. The other mic is not on, so you're going to have to speak loud. I'm afraid. I don't know how much. Just.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, everybody.
And out. So where am I yelling to?
Just speak loud.
Okay. And we'll come up, inhale, and exhale. And again, just let the chi settle, let your weight come back down, sink into your belly, sink into the feet. Okay, so that's number 5 and 6. And there was a question a couple sessions back of how many are good to do. And the usual guideline is enough to be effective, but not so many as to be injurious. So we do about 8, but it's really about finding what works for you. If you're just starting and you're finding some of these moves challenging, then stop there.
Stop there.
Stop there. But it is important to do enough that you're getting the benefits of it. So that's the best way to describe it. Usually there's every Qi Gong style seems to have their own magic number of what works. So 6, 8. It depends on who you talk to. But
I think the trick is not to hurt yourself getting healthy.
yes, please.
Stop shy of that.
Stop shy of hurting yourself. All right. So if you enjoyed this, please like it. Please share it. Please comment. Ask questions. Whatever. We'd love to hear from you, and we will see you on Monday with the final 2 8 pieces.
And we have our thought for the day. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If it weren't for your butt, your stomach would bust. No, that's not it. I was making that up.
It's Friday, people.
Our thought for the day comes from Ken Keyes. Everyone and everything around you is your teacher. So put that in the pipe and smoke it. Ow.
All right.
See ya.
Thank you.
See you
Take care.
Monday morning, 7:30. Be there, be square.